Hello and welcome everybody out there in D&D land. Hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Before we jump into the action, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. All of those things help us out tremendously. If you're interested in supporting our community a little bit further, consider becoming a member here in our YouTube channel. Memberships start at just $2 a month and you gain access to some really cool emotes. Lastly, if you are interested in joining any of our campaigns, we do have open slots available. Be sure to reach out to me and let me know. Now, without further ado, where last we left off, the party had just interacted with their first riot, I believe. Pretty big riot that happened. Being forced into a bit of a sticky situation, and without being too knowledgeable about it, Mora, aka Durin, aka Durin's mom. No, that's wrong. I just wanted to say your mom. So Durin had to beat Barnabas a little bit. Though Barnabas had no idea why that was going to be happening or anything else such as that. Barnabas went back to his cell, seemingly got no more repercussions for what transpired, and Emmerich got beaten up quite a few times. Well, only once or twice. But then used the not conventional way of dealing with the situation in prisons, talking the people out of their violence, you know, trying to be, what do they call those, peacekeepers instead of enforcers. Very weird, non-conventional approach Emmerich's had here, but hey, it worked out. Now, after all of that, a little bit of information was shared and spread around. Emmerich's discovered that inside of Mora's cell, his cellmate has a couple of books, ledgers, encoded that may have some more information pertaining towards Durin's mom. See, I still got to say it. Possibly in there. And that the cell Sammy is staying in, aka Orin, is the cell that perhaps Durin's mom once stayed inside of as well. But now, Emmerich's, you're being put on mandatory leave in order to make sure you're okay with everything that happened, for them to psych check you. Lionel, aka Lenny, eyes in the skies. You are also given the opportunity to get looked at for all of this as well, because you ran into an unfortunate situation of possibly being too close to some of this information. So, they gave you a voucher for a free lunch. Let's go. And the two biggest influencers in this entire cell block, Father Odrin and Grun Tarl, are still going to be inside of their cells, inside of max security for 2 weeks and 4 weeks, respectively. Sorry, 3 weeks, respectively. Now, who wishes to go first? Do you want to do with the people on the outside, or do we want to start with Durin trying to figure out the notes left inside the cell?
I can roll for it.
Go for it.
First.
Yeah, roll for it. Low roll goes. Durin. Wait, I just realized I did the recap.
You did.
Yes, you did. So you have a
I was so
reroll.
Surprising.
I was trying to figure out why, but
I looked over at on my screen. I saw you, and I saw Lenny, and I just went, "Oh, it's my turn," and that's just what my brain did.
none of us
My
would have
bad.
stopped you.
Yeah, I know. My bad.
Oh, Durin, your display name.
Oh, yeah. All right, Durin, so we're starting with you. You go over to the place on the bookshelf, while nobody is paying attention to you, and Emmerich is, no longer here. Let's move you out. Emmerich, do. You slyly open up the book and notice that it is, in fact, encoded.
Oh, for sure, yes.
And when you look at the knife that was in here, and it's a dagger, it's a real knife, it does have your mom's initials carved into it with the good leaf symbol, which is the same as the pot symbol, but a smiley face on it.
Yeah, nice.
What would you like to do?
I'm gonna see if I can figure out what any of these words mean.
All right. You sound a little far from your mic.
Yeah, do I?
Yeah.
Maybe it's just got quiet again. Any better?
No, exactly the same.
Really? I both brought it closer and turned up the volume, so that's
Now it's way better.
okay.
Crazy book has words in it. So tell me what tool proficiencies you have.
Guitar, drum, cooking, thieves' tools, herbalism, smiths, and weavers. And my driver's license. And wood carvers.
So not calligraphers, not forgers.
Nothing useful, correct.
Okay. But you do have thieves' tools.
Okay.
Okay. I need you to roll me a thieves' tools check utilizing intelligence. If you are proficient in investigation, you have advantage.
No. Hey!
That's pretty good. Is that a natural 20?
Thanks. No.
No.
Natural 17.
17. Fucking good.
Still, we like 22.
We love 22. Now, this is going to take you over the course of about a week to figure out everything inside of this. However, not everything inside of it. You don't decipher everything, but in about a week, you'll be able to reveal this information to your allies. Okay. Now, the next thing I need you to do is to roll me a stealth check to make sure nobody notices you working on this. None of your allies or... Okay, yeah, you're good. Works out. It's perfect that Lenny is the one keeping watch over you. Lenny, are you snitching?
If I see somebody enjoying a book, no.
Okay.
I'm like, that's a little weird, but I'm glad he's found something.
Yeah. To be fair, Lenny would have been getting on us to start doing that.
Perfect. Well then, that is everything that you have going on for you. We'll go deal with the Emmerichs and Lenny situation. Emmerichs, after people got their rec time out in the halls, you are approached by the warden. All right. I've already taken the necessary precautions to make sure your position's going to be filled by somebody else just for the next few days. We need to make sure that after your first physical altercation that took place here, that you're perfectly sane still. So we're going to have you talk to one of our designated shrinks. Don't worry, they are allowed to prescribe you pills if necessary.
Oh, all right then.
All right.
Understood.
Now, when you get out there, make sure you take your time, come back when you're all good. And, yeah, make sure you pick yourself up something nice. And he pushes across the table towards you 100 gold.
Is this a bonus, Warden?
It is. You do an exceptional job.
I appreciate that. And Emmerich will take it, and as he does so, he's just gonna spy and see if he wears the key card on his pocket. It's still there, right?
Yeah, right on his breast pocket. You're also incredibly quiet.
Oh, sorry. Let me try. Is that better?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So I'd like to just take a look. It's always on his pocket. But the reason I'm paying attention to it is I'm trying to determine if there's a time when he ever takes it off.
Oh,
So,
you're perception
yeah.
check. DC 21.
Ooh, okay. Oh my gosh, character sheet open. Monday.
Forget me nots.
24.
Okay. There does seem to be a little bit of fraying of his pocket. It's one of those metallic clips, you know, that you put into the pocket to clip over it to make sure it stays there. There's a little bit of fraying around it, which means he does remove it with enough frequency that his very well-maintained jacket, gets a little bit disturbed by it.
Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm. That's at least
say
on a
thank you very
daily use.
Okay. And Emmerich will pick up the gold, deposit it into his own pouch, and say thank you, Warden. I will go get checked out.
All right, very good. Remember to get yourself something with that.
Will do.
All right. Then, after that, Lenny, you are currently being checked out as well. They do a full span investigation of you as you are leaving. They do a full body pat down. They check your pockets that you have to empty yourself, and then they check themselves. They go over all of the items on you that you brought in. What things did you bring with you into jail?
Let's look, see. So my hands of hollow accord are always invisible, and I can just kind of make them float along with me. So
Well,
as
keep in mind they have precautions against invisible things.
Okay.
Yeah, we went over that. It's the area that you get checked in at. They have a anti-magic zone.
Okay.
So you have to throw up those fingers.
First up, I have my +1 arcane rod, which I just kind of explained. Just help me out with my casting. I would not have brought my swimmer's hat in here. I have my glasses, the googly eye glasses. I got another wand that is basically the Hillfire wand, the 1-a-day Misty Step. I'll just kind of say it's a backup wand, you know, you can never have too many. Don't think I need my quarterstaff in here. Don't need my robe. My ring of research. I kind of like play it off as like a fidget ring or something. Helps me concentrate when I'm focusing on stuff. I would not have brought my glamour weave hat. I don't need that in here. I do have my armor. I'll say, oh, it's just personal precautions. I know I'm going to be sitting out in the surveillance room, but you can never be too careful. Don't think I would have brought my daggers with me in here. I don't anticipate being melee with anyone. Don't have my broom of flying. Wasn't even attuned to it, I think. No, I wasn't. I have a third wand. This one is the wand of magic missiles, which I haven't used in quite a while.
So just imagine you with a bandolier of wands and then the googly eyes just like bouncing around. I'm ready for work, guys.
Whether you believe it or not, these actually help me focus. They're just I would not need the ring of privacy. I think the only ones that are potentially questionable are my boots of elven kind and my gloves of thievery.
Are you attempting to bring those with you into prison?
I will try to. They're just in my sack, my satchel, whatever. Extra gloves, extra boots, aside my normal clothing and stuff.
Yeah. All right. They'll tell you that has to stay locked inside of your locker.
Okay.
And to not bring them again.
Oh,
Items
okay.
like that are frequently used as contraband. No.
I'll try to play dumb. Be like, oh, I could understand that. Yeah.
Now, question for the two of you. Since the two of you aren't known as allies to all of your other co-workers, would you be driving one of your guild's cars to and from, or would you be taking the bus to and from?
I would probably be taking the bus. I don't think Lenny has a driver's license.
Okay.
Emmerich will also be taking the bus.
Okay. So, Emmerich, there is nowhere near as much security around you when you come and go. They do make sure you're not wearing anything that could be seen as sleuthy or anything untoward in that way, but that's it. They'd go, hey, those boots, Elvin? No. Okay. Pretty normal shit. And you can walk in with literally an arsenal, and they're okay with it. In fact, you do see the guard who's replacing you comes walking up, this big, burly-looking furball guy, and he has multiple weapons on him that he is bringing in.
Nice.
Yeah. So yeah, you see Lenny going through the long, tedious process of getting checked out, and he left about 30 minutes before you. As you go over to the bus stop, few minutes go by. Lenny, you catch up, and the two of you sit down at the nice little see-through windows of the bus stop, waiting for the bus to pull up.
Anyone else around? I mean, I guess there were people who went ahead of us.
Perception
Anyone
check.
within earshot? All right.
And I assist. With my googly eyes looking around.
24.
You could roll as well, Lenny.
Don't think I will need to. 21.
Okay. Both of you notice that there is an individual who was parked in the parking lot. Their car is a mid-sized sedan. It's slightly off beige color, very discreet, blends into the environment. And when you two sit down here, about 2 blocks away from you, far enough that you wouldn't hear the engine starting or stopping, you see it slowly rolls up without the lights on and settles. But no, there's nobody else around within earshot.
What
Assuming
time of
that
day is
person's
it?
not in earshot. After rec time, which would be around noon, 1 in the afternoon.
Okay.
The bus should be here within the next 10 minutes.
Kind of whisper to Emmerich. You see that car over there?
Yep.
They look like they're waiting for someone. Was there anybody behind you in the line?
No, not that I knew. There was somebody ahead of me, not behind.
All right. Try to keep an eye on them and say, last I heard of anybody skulking around after someone. It was an IRS agent, but I don't think we have anything to worry about for that.
Yeah, I don't think so. Do you think Barnabas is okay?
What, because he got stabbed?
Yeah, by his friend.
I'm sure he's fine. That's not the first time somebody's hit him. I mean, I don't know what was going on. He broke out of his own little area and started doing things, and I didn't know what he was doing.
What?
Oh, you didn't see? You didn't? He was in there.
Well, then no, I know he was in there. I didn't know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Trying to be cautious now because I don't know if this place has like auditory things, as I'm gonna start to try to cast detect magic while sitting here.
Stealth check. Let's see if you can discreetly do it or not.
All right. 28, because I don't think I'm wearing my gloves. Oh no, I would have them. We left. 31.
31. Good. You cast it, and you sense that there is a hovering orb above your head. Familiar spell to you.
Yeah. I will try my best to discreetly motion to Emmerich's as I try to hide that I'm casting message. And then I cast, there is a clairvoyance or some sort of detection, divination spell watching us, so be careful what we say.
Yeah, you didn't say anything bad. It's not like you used his real name.
Yeah. All right, sounds good.
This is actually has potential to be very funny. Nice. Yeah.
I'll sit there and say, you don't think any of these, because we had a bunch of new prisoners, right? You don't think any of them are trying to do anything? Looking back over at that car again. I heard some of them got beat up and such during that whole altercation, and I don't think even some of them were even part of it. They're still brand new.
Yeah. I don't know. I got no idea, honestly. I'm a little tired after, being up all night. Hey, maybe trying to do something.
Yeah.
All right. Need a deception check.
Both of us?
Or one helping the other.
I will help you, Emmerich's.
Okay.
I have a +8, but I'm pretty sure you have a higher.
20. Not natural.
Dirty 20. Okay. That might save. Well, what I was going to do was have them think that perhaps Mora was Barnabas. Yeah, that'd be funny. Anyways, the bus pulls up. You can still sense the sensor behind you as you step onto the bus. It doesn't move into it. It stays off. Then you start driving away. There's a handful of individuals on here. One of them appears to be a drummer currently padding away on their own lap. Another one appears to be this very old-looking halfling grandpa who has a fishing rod and fishing tackle and all of the necessary gear to go fishing right now. But As you all travel, you make it over towards the bus stop in town. This is where the diner is. This is where the psychiatrist is, and where your inn is that you're staying at. Or, sorry, inn sounds too nice. What are those other ones called? Motels. Yeah.
Shacks.
Yeah. So, as you arrive here, Emmerich's, you look around the area, and you can see that there's one policing officer who's currently just parked in town square doing what they usually do. There's nothing suspicious about that. You look and you notice... What the hell's her name again? Fuck, I always forget it.
Which person?
The nice
Started with an
lady.
H.
Hesafira.
Yeah.
Yep. You see Hesafira, who's currently leaving one of the local law offices. You know, there's lawyers in here. It's a small town. There's a couple of lawyers. She just seems to be leaving one of them, and she looks over at you two stepping off, and then looks away and seems to be heading over towards a laundromat.
Our clothes are washed for us in the prison.
Emmerich's are. Yours aren't.
Okay. I'll say, still assuming I'm being censored or scried or whatever, I will say, I don't know if I was supposed to turn in my clothes to get washed. You know, the prisoners, I heard, do some laundry. I don't think I was given the advantages of that, so I'm going to have to stop at the laundromat. Sitting in a chair for hours on end, you still managed to get a little stinky.
All right. I don't really need a laundromat, so I'm just gonna go and do the whole get my brain checked out thing for getting stabbed.
And how does that make you feel? Hurt? Emotionally? Physically?
No, physically.
Annoyed? You're annoyed for being stabbed? I'm annoyed for being asked how it feels to be stabbed.
All right. So, Lenny, you go over to the laundromat. You see that she's currently talking to one of the employees over in the back. It's one of those 2-in-1 laundromats where they also take in dry cleaning. Hello, yes, I'm here to pick up my dry cleaning. It should only be about another 20 minutes or so. Oh, wonderful. I'll just wait here then. All right, thank you. And she goes and sits down in a position where she can see the TV.
I'll start.
You know, the seating area. For anybody who's never been to a laundromat, there's these little seating areas where there's like one small TV in the corner that like people just sit at and watch the TV while waiting for their laundry.
Right next to the overpriced laundry detergent.
2-in-1. Yes. Yeah. A whole quarter? Ugh. It's ridiculous.
I'll sit there and start taking my clothes and putting them into one of the washing machines. I don't think I'm wealthy enough to get stuff dry clean. That sounds expensive. I'm going to start sitting there and tossing stuff in there and cast prestidigitation on the clothes as I put them in. I'm not paying a quarter. Fuck that. It's just...
You just start the cycle without any cleaning supplies.
Yeah. Got just washing his clothes with water. But as I'm doing that, I will also, in mid-casting, cast message to Hesafira. And just kind of like mutter to myself like I'm singing a song or something, just busy work. And then during that, cast over and say, this is Lenny in the laundromat with you. finally got an opportunity to get out of the jail for our first portion of our shift, and already some unusual activity.
Right. I figured you were here. I didn't know you'd be talking into my mind. I hope I can reply to you with this. What can you tell me about it, and is there anything I can do to help?
You're muted, Lenny.
Whoops. I was say, out of character, I don't know that the warden spoke with Gare and Slate and told them to go after anybody, if I remember. I don't know if that was ever shared across.
Barnabas, did you share that with them?
Sure, what?
That you were... Go ahead.
Yeah, that you were tasked to go out and kill somebody.
I told Dresley.
And Dresley did say last session he was just transferring all that information around.
Okay.
So you now know.
So I'll let them know and say, seems that the warden understandably has a little gizmo that turns on and off cameras and doorways and such. It's to be expected, but he's also been tasking prisoners with getting rid of other prisoners, it seems. There was an attempt not too long ago that failed, potentially even caused a riot, but the guards there were handling it. To my knowledge, there were no casualties, but many injuries.
Do you have any proof of this?
I have the video recordings and the unusual timing of cameras being turned off when the warden entered into a prisoner's cell. And then later on that evening, the prisoner managed to escape his cell with no issue, get past security doors with no issue. And
that's not proof, sadly. I'm sorry, did you have something that was actual proof? All of this is just conjecture. Or,
True.
Yeah, conjecture. I think that's the right word. I think so. Why not? But did you have any actual proof?
The prisoner who was tasked with targeting another individual was actually a party member of ours. So we have his word, at the very least. But I'm not quite sure how that would scale with the word of an adventurer versus the word of a warden, prison warden of a quite, I don't want to say prestigious prison, but prison with good history. We were told to beat him, not kill him. Well, still, he's tasking you with targeting people.
Yeah, that's a little difference, you know?
Yeah.
I just wanted to be clear that it was to beat the guy up, not necessarily to kill. I don't think he would have cared had I killed him, but that wasn't the explicit.
I'll say, as of yet, I don't believe we've encountered too much more activity. Being security guards is a fairly busy job, but we're keeping our eyes open for more.
Tell you what. If you can get me some clear proof without the need for your party member to get out, then we have something. The problem is, while he's in there, he's not getting out of there anytime soon. We get this irrefutable proof, not just hearsay.
How long are we expected to... Sorry, go ahead.
Then we might be able to get something done.
about how long is the duration that we may expect this individual to remain within the prison?
The warden?
The
The inmate?
inmate.
I'm unsure. That's something you'd have to look up if I mean, unless you're willing to tell me who they are in there, but you seem to be very discreet about that, and I respect that.
We let her know we have party members who are currently disguised as prisoners entering the jail. We kind of let her know what our spiel was.
You just did, yes.
Yeah. And we kind of retconned and went back in time and explained a bit further, explained that we were adventurers, who we were and such, and why we were doing all this. How long have we been at the prison? I know our shifts are a month long.
Shift is a month long. You've been in there for a
4
few
days?
days. Yeah.
Just a few days. Okay, so we still
Yeah.
got at least 3 weeks.
Yeah.
All right. And leave like this is common enough? It's not just because of the altercation that occurred?
You said you were doing research on all of this stuff. So I will say, you know that it is not common for you to get emergency leave, even if you are assaulted or deal with a stressful situation like this. The only reason this is happening for you all right now is because you're both brand new to the job, and they need to make sure that you're okay.
Yeah.
Despite the
So,
prison not really caring, there's these things called laws.
The ones that they choose to abide by, at least. Okay.
The ones that are obviously look-upable.
Yeah. Okay. Do I know if Emmerich has sending?
You should. He's mentioned that he has it a couple times. I believe he has sending.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's any spots in the prison where we can use sending to contact her. I don't want to go through and start sharing info, giving names, identifying people in the prison specifically without speaking with the party first, getting approval and such. I'll say that for now, just to remain with any kind of precautions we have set in place, we'll keep our allies incognito for a bit, but we still have many other areas that we can look into to potentially find more evidence. Might try to contact you again in the future, through magical means again, if needed.
If necessary, yeah, magical means is perfectly fine. You do have my number.
Mhm.
Remember, I did give you, I understand you guys are really advanced professionals, but we do have these things called telephones. They're pretty great. Kind of like magic.
I'm sure they're
Just-
cheaper as well. But
Remember, use a payphone. Just
use the warden's office phone. Hey,
hey
can I
guys.
borrow your phone for a sec? This is Lenny.
Would you mind not listening? It's just
There's my ring of privacy. Just turn it on real quick.
That's an interesting. Would that just kill the phone?
Oh. You think I thought that far? Jeez.
Shit, I can't make the call out for 10 minutes. Yeah, I think I'm just giving her a quick update. We haven't really found out much else. We don't have any concrete evidence. Is there any information for us that you might want to deliver while we have the chance and we're out of the prison?
Well, I got notification that apparently quite a few people in this little town here are of relations to a few of the more influential people within the prison's network itself. That being the warden, the IT specialist. And as such, they may be more closely related to some of the things going down. Outside of town, there was the sighting of, well, some Hell's Agents, but they've been staying outside of any of the bigger places of business and such. Only reason I bring that up is because there may be a little bit of relation between what happened to Bronca and the Hell's Agents.
Yeah, that's the group we're specifically looking into.
Yeah.
We just happen not to be situated in the same ward where they are.
Mm-hmm. The only other thing outside of that I figured out was is the cook over at that diner. He's apparently like the second cousin to the warden.
So Lenny has to go have a cook-off competition with this diner guy.
Well, remember, you have a free voucher for free food.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, that's not to say he's doing anything wrong, you know, just because you're related to someone doesn't mean you are them, but, you know,
Right.
something of note I didn't know and was not aware of until I started looking a little deeper into things. Is there anything I can do for you and your partner? I'm going to be conducting an inspection here in 2 weeks.
What does your inspection entail fully?
Me going to the vault, checking out all of the information, notarizing everything as it needs to be, as, you know, extensions to punishment or good behavior, stuff such as that.
I'm assuming the interior of the vault is heavily monitored, and are you accompanied by anyone when you enter?
I am accompanied by the warden, and it is monitored but off-site.
Do you know where this off-site location is?
I do not. Admittedly, I'm not really good with the whole technologies and stuff like that. It's all very new age to me.
Okay. Something I remember now to task Pyro with looking into. Send our nerd after their nerds.
Pyro, hack them! Hack them!
Put the game
Put
down.
them in a game.
There was a real shit guy in that game. Hire him for this. Bring him out. He was pretty good at hacking shit. Okay. Anything specifically that we need? Could I roll a history check to try to see if Lenny remembers something that I don't? That we could potentially use? Use his 20 knowledge versus my 9.
I no.
Or intelligence. Okay.
No. Sadly.
Okay. Emmerich, you are not within any range of the laundromat, I'm assuming. You went ahead and went off to
No.
your shrink meeting.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is when I regret I don't have sending. Okay. I'll say for now, I don't think I have anything specifically. We're still trying to figure out how to get around a lot of the protections and wards and such around the prison. They are very well built, of course.
All right. Well, if you get an idea of what I can do to help you all, I still don't even know what your objective is, really, but you be sure to let me know.
Of course. I think ultimately our objective is figuring out. We have a very high expectation of who killed Bronca. We're also wanting to figure out why.
Right.
And I don't tell her that we want to just curb stomp them as well.
That information is
Yeah.
in the vault. If it's in
Right.
the vault.
So we have 2 weeks until you arrive, so that'll leave us a little bit of time to poke around.
All right.
All right.
Do your men on the inside need me to, like, bring something in for them and drop it off, or?
When are we expecting our own delivery? Because we're still using
On laundry day, which will
Killian.
be at the end of this week.
Okay. So we have a few more days before laundry day, where Killian
Oh.
is supposed to be.
Sorry,
Sending it.
Killian's delivery is still like 2 weeks out.
Oh.
But the small box that I told you guys to tell me specifically what you put in there, that you finally told me last week what you guys were getting, that should be there in a couple of days.
Oh, I thought that was the Killian thing.
No, Killian's actually bringing in like your weapons and shit.
Okay, this is the
He
thing
sh-
coming in through Keith.
This
He's-
is the smokes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Keith is
okay.
getting you the smokes, a couple of holy symbols, and
Okay.
spell focuses. Spell foci? Yeah.
Killian is getting all the rest of our stuff and is probably going to arrive the same time that she gets here.
All right. Well, if you come up with anything, just let me know. My dry cleaning is done, and I'm heading out.
Alrighty.
All right. Take care.
You
All
too.
right.
Keep an eye out for what was the color of that car that was following us, or seemed to be
Beige.
beige. I'll say keep an eye out for a beige vehicle. It seemed to be potentially watching us as we left the prison today. It didn't get close, but it sat idle outside the prison for some reason. There didn't seem to be any other guards leaving, so strange why they would be sitting outside the prison.
You see her stop at the door and look around town square. When you look out there, there's about 4 beige vehicles. It's the most common color of this, year. Or, sorry, the last decade.
Be a little more specific than that there, Chief.
Do you remember the description of it?
It was sitting idly a little too far away, started to get close, and then it kind of sat there. I don't think we saw who was in it.
Nope. I meant the description of the vehicle. I gave you a description of the vehicle. Damn. God damn it, Lenny. Mid-size
notes down.
sedan. Beige.
Yeah.
Very discreet.
I'm just picturing a beige sedan. I don't, like a normal everyday car. Could have been a rental car, if anything.
Sedan. Any car with 4 doors.
A
Yeah.
mid-size sedan. The larger ones that have the bigger trunks.
Okay, so a station wag.
No, that's a station wagon. There's the typical cars that are sedans that have the small trunks, and then there's the mafia cars that have the trunks that you could easily fit 5 compact bodies in that.
Okay.
I used to have a car like that, and that's exactly what I would say about it, and people would look at me funny.
That's
I
the
still-
best description of it. Like it's
I'm not a car guy. I honestly, I hear sedan, I hear 4-door, I I hear like I don't know, I can't even think of any makes or models right now.
Many good groceries. Already.
Yeah,
So-
I'll let her know the real description because
Mhm.
This is the player's car blindness, not the character's
Yes,
car
yeah.
blindness.
No,
you
that's
could
fine.
tell me
That's
a car and I wouldn't even. I would be like, oh, so it has 4 wheels.
Hey, look, it's a truck. That's a minivan.
It's beige. You mean yellow? It's just no.
The difference between an SUV and a truck is one has a bed and one has a thing. And it's
There
not-
are bigger differences between an SUV and
Oh,
a truck.
So she leaves. Now we go over to you, Emrix. You were told where to go, which is to the doctor's office. You are heading over towards Dr. Schwartz.
Swear to God, if this is a little guy on his knees with green face paint.
Dr. Schwartz. You walk into the office, and you see that there's currently a receptionist who greets you. Well, hello there. What can I do for you today?
I need to set up an appointment for the doctor. I'm Emmerich, I work for the jail.
You're Emrix. Oh, no, you don't need to set up an appointment. It was already made for you. Come on in.
Oh, perfect.
Yes,
And
yes, yes.
she'll follow in.
All right. And she'll stand up, take a stack of paperwork with her, and start heading down the hallway. You know, it is so good that you finally came in here for all of this. Well, I shouldn't say finally. It just happened last night, right? Actually, I don't know about the specifics. I just know something happened, and they had to schedule an appointment with you. I hope you are perfectly fine. Do you need me to bring you anything? We have tea. We have coffee. We got water.
Coffee sounds great. Thanks.
Coffee, 2 sugars, and a little bit of cream.
Sounds good.
Fantastic. Just go on in there, find a seat that you like, and the doctor will be with you as soon as he is back from his lunch break. Don't worry, these appointments only take about an hour. 50 minutes, really.
All right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Oh, Twizzler. And they have a bucket of them.
Of course. I will certainly take a Twizzler.
Twizzler. So, you go inside, and this is a typical shrink's office. The walls are still very clearly hospital in nature, but they have motivational posters, like the cat falling off the cliff that says, "Hang in there." You've seen this poster.
Yeah.
The bookshelf has an arrangement of very fascinating, very complicated named books. And there's a few plants in here that you're pretty sure are plastic and not real at all. But there is some daylight flooding in here from a centralized courtyard. Looking around, there appears to be 3 options for seats. The seat that most assuredly the doctor's going to be sitting in. The seat that sits across the desk from that doctor, which is one of those, like, medium arms, leather backs, but, like, kind of solid ones. And the third one is the typical day bed that you would see in a place like this.
All right. I'm going to make myself at home and stretch out on the daybed.
All right. Within about 5 minutes, the door opens up, and you see a gnomish individual walking inside with a full robe all the way down to the floor. He wanders up with a stack of notes and a clipboard. Don't just... Lenny, you're a gnome.
That just means that you can believe when I say don't trust a fellow.
Well, called that one. He's not a goblin. He's a gnome. And it's not a trench coat. It's a doctor's coat. He comes in. Emmerich, right?
Yep, that's correct.
Oh, well, glad to see you make yourself comfortable. And he takes that other chair that was sitting across from where he would sit and drags it a little bit closer, but, keeps a good space. Sherry, please. the receptionist comes in and hands you your cup of coffee. There you go. 2 sugars and a bit of splash of cream for you.
Thank you so much.
You have yourself a great session. Goodbye, Sherry. Thank you very much. So, Emrix, is this your first time ever going to therapy?
I think so.
Oh, how does that make you feel? I'm joking. No, but in all seriousness, this is going to be mostly a casual thing. I just need to check up on you and make sure you're all right with everything. And if you're not, help you to unpack it. And if we can't do that, prescribe you something that'll help you repress it. All right, simple enough, right?
Yeah, sounds good.
All right. So, would you mind telling me the details of what transpired? I know that there was a bit of a riot, and you apparently got stabbed.
I sure did. I got stabbed trying to tell a prisoner who I suspect couldn't see anything that the riot was over and to go back to his cell.
Now, when this happened, in that same moment, was there any thoughts going on in your head? Anything that spawned out?
Oh, I hope this guy doesn't stab me was one of those things that I thought about right before it happened.
Yeah, that's very fair, very fair. And is this your first time getting into a physical altercation that led to violence in such a manner?
Oh no. I was actually an intern for an adventuring company for a time.
Oh, what do you want to tell me about them?
Oh, they're great. No complaints there. It's just I felt I was really above my pay grade most of the time. And I got stabbed then too.
Was the compensation at least reflective of the tasks at hand?
Oh, Doc. Interns don't get paid.
Oh, God's bless America.
Hey, you got paid in that sweet jacket.
I know, I got paid in items. I'm not mentioning that, though.
Yeah, you got paid in experience, all right. And merchandise. Yeah, you got paid in experience and merchandise. Yeah. Anyways. Wow, that is something interesting. So this is the second time that this has transpired to you. Is there any correlation behind what you did that led to you being stabbed and these 2 events?
Generally, it was standing in front of somebody with a knife.
Right. So do you think that that's something you're going to be okay with doing with your responsibilities, or you
Yeah,
can
I
talk
think so.
freely?
Honestly,
sure?
this time wasn't that bad. The first time was really bad. Just
Really?
dropped me right down to the ground like a fly. This
better
one wasn't
stabber.
so bad. Still hurt. The disease that came with it was a little daunting, to be honest, but I don't know. This is fine.
Now, I was informed that with this disease, you got some healing thanks to one of the other inmates. Do you happen to know that inmate's name?
I believe it was Auren.
Auren. And how do you feel about this individual now?
I mean, did a fine job patching me up.
One concern that usually arrives with individuals who are helped or healed by somebody, especially somebody who is not necessarily going to be on the same side of the law as you on occasions, is the feeling of owing them something. Do you have any feeling of obligations to them whatsoever, or?
Not really. As far as I know, they did it for, not out of the kindness of their heart or whatever. They did it for a deal they made with the warden, so
All right. Well, that's good to hear. Good to hear. Now, this individual who had stabbed you and struck you with a fecal disease, do you happen to know their name?
I want to say it's Pete.
Pete.
Yeah.
All right. And what are your general feelings and thoughts surrounding this Pete individual?
That I wish he hadn't stabbed me.
Now, would you like to elaborate on that a tiny bit for me?
No, it's not something that he can control at the time, except for, I guess, the stabbing part. But, no, I just, I was trying to de-escalate the situation.
De-escalate? What do you mean?
Like, I got 2 of the prisoners to stop fighting just by talking to them.
Oh, you're using de-escalation tactics, like
Yeah.
He jots something down very quickly. And it worked for you on a separate occasion?
Yeah, all the time, actually.
Just on this individual, not so much.
Yeah, he was, I believe he couldn't see. I believe he was under the effect of some kind of blindness spell.
Blindness
so he
spell.
didn't know he was stabbing at me.
Blindness spell. All right. Now, what I'm curious about is, if you were to associate an emotion, or a range of emotions about this ordeal, what would it be?
I would say apprehension. We were warned that we, as new guards, might be challenged by the inmates. I don't know if that's the reason that it broke out, or if there's other stuff going on, but I think the lesson here is I need to keep my guard up a little bit more around these guys.
Now, last question I have for you right now, and we can keep talking after that if you feel like you have anything you want to say, is if it was one of your fellow guards in your situation, how do you think they would have handled the situation differently?
Oh, probably with violence.
Why do you think that?
Because that's how they're built.
Think that would have
I'm
been
built different. That's why I'm first cadet.
They jot something else down real quickly. Well, sounds like you are emotionally incredibly stable. Oh, who threw that firebolt? You are emotionally very stable, given the series of events that took place. I would recommend that after your first month serving inside there, you come back for follow-up checkup, and for the week leading after that, we'll have a third checkup, all right? Don't worry. The prison's going to take care of all of the expenses for this, and if you feel like you need another one at any point in time, you just come back here.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Thank you, Dr. Schwartz.
By the way, how'd you like her coffee?
It's good.
It's the reason I hired her. I'm joking. No. That's my cousin's daughter. So that's the reason I hired her.
Oh, don't I know it?
Yeah, nepotism goes all over.
It certainly does.
All right. Well, we still have another about 30, 40 minutes. You want to play a game?
Yeah, sure.
All right. We have an assortment. And he just shows you an entire box full of board games that you can play.
Nice. Gonna play board games with Doctor.
Yep.
I wonder how competitive he gets over Monopoly.
Monopoly is not in the chest.
40-minute Monopoly game.
You gotta, it's a place of healing. You gotta keep those temptations away.
right, but he is curious. What type of game would Emmerich's go for?
Emmerich would probably go for chess.
Chess. Okay. Well, it's your choice. Would you like to be black or white?
I'll be black.
Very good. Smoke before fire. Then you start playing. I need you to roll me a intelligence check, unless you have proficiency in board games.
I have a proficiency in a playing card set, but
Eh.
that's about it.
Yeah,
So,
you should have picked
what-
cards.
Sorry, what kind of check am I rolling?
This is going to be intelligence check.
All right. 14.
You're finding it difficult to beat him. He's staying a few steps ahead of you the entire time, and notably his clipboard is down to the side and off there. I do need you to give me a wisdom save while playing this game, though. This is
Alright.
not a spell.
Coco was drugged.
Whatever it was, I got a 4.
Okay. And you did drink the coffee?
I sure did.
Fantastic. At the end of the hour, you finally beat him in one game of chess out of the 3
Hooray.
games that you played. He is exceptionally good at this, and you can tell like he's a very smart cookie that you battled with. All right, well, those were some great games. Hey, if next time you come through here it goes that smoothly, perhaps you'll be able to get the leg up on me, huh?
Oh yeah.
All right.
What happens to me? Why did wisdom save happen?
Whatever are you talking about? I hope you have a fantastic time. Emmerich's, mysteriously, this man feels so like you could tell him anything.
All right, Doc.
You take care of yourself now. Come back anytime.
All right. Thank you, my trusted friend.
Yep.
Don't leave
Would
the
you
room.
like another Twizzler on your way out?
Yeah, I would love one. Thank you so much. This guy's great.
Yeah.
Having
Alright,
a bucket
alright.
full of Twazzlers was the first giveaway that this place is shit. Just
This is every single. I've been to psychiatrists. This is what their office is like.
Twizzler. I'm out of here.
No. They would always judge me because I was one of the few people that took the black ones instead of the red ones. Good shit.
Black licorice is so good.
It's so
Well,
good.
I like it. I know a lot of people don't.
Black Twizzlers are meh. Black licorice. Oh, so good. Anyways. What do you guys? It was the Twazzlers that dastard. Does he know no shame? I just don't like Twizzler. You know, that's all very fine. So, as you are leaving, you're able to go get yourself a little bit of food if you would like. But before then, Lenny, after you do your laundry stuff, which will take you about an hour, what do you do?
Knowing I have my little ledger, but assuming or hoping that at the very least Emmerich's little session has been completed. I don't know if Lenny's ever been to anything of that sort, but he would assume an hour is the stereotypical length of time. So he would start walking by to see if Emmerich's is emerging.
All right, roll me a stealth check as you skedoodle past it.
Alrighty. 25.
Yeah, you walk past and you notice that there is a woman out front or at the table, you know, receptionist, who seems to be organizing files. You walk past the second time and she's currently eating a Twizzler, just breaking it out. And you walk by a third time and she's discreetly taking another one, trying to make sure nobody notices how many she's eating. Eats that one as well. And then towards the end of all of that, you see Emmerich's walking out after shaking the hand with a gnomish doctor.
Lenny first notices she's willingly going back for a second Twizzler. It's just like, but as he sees Emmerich's, he'll kind of wait for him to kind of finish up, and then after they kind of greet each other, say goodbyes, he'll kind of walk up and say, "Good to see that you got out. Good session."
Yeah, it was a great session. Lenny, dude, I think we should tell the doctor like everything.
Like what? Like everything? What?
Like everything that we're doing. I think we should just tell him.
Why? Is he also looking into this stuff?
Oh, I don't know. I got no idea. There's something about me. I really trust him.
Did you eat one of the Twizzlers?
Yeah, I had 2 of them.
Oh God. Are you still hungry?
Yeah. Yeah, I could eat.
All right, let's go have some stuff to eat here.
Yeah.
You go
Sounds
to the
good.
diner. You have a voucher.
Yeah. And I'll help cover your food as well.
Okay. So
On our way there, though, I'm gonna cast Detect Magic again to see if we're being scryed upon again or have any kind of orbs in the area. But then also to see if there's anything going on with Emmerich's, because we were very cautious with the notary woman initially, having a whole disguise and everything, and he comes out immediately wanting to spill the entire beans to some random shrink.
okay. Roll me an Arcana check.
Okay. 25.
You cast Detect Magic, surveying around you and making sure you walk around a little bit. And yeah, there's nothing here. However, you do sense that there's some residual enchantment magic on Emmerich's. Like faded, no longer in effect.
Okay. Hold on, let me track, because I've been casting spells this whole time.
Yeah.
I cast a spell. I cast Detect Magic twice. And I think that was mostly it. Everything else I was doing was cantrips. Because currently, I'm going to try to cast a spell magic on him.
Okay.
3rd level. Emmerich, you feel any different?
You no longer feel like he's your best friend, but you can't identify, like there's an actual issue.
I don't think I feel any different.
Okay. I'm gonna take a look around the town here and see how many other counselors or anything like that are in the town here, or if he's the only one.
Counselors? Okay.
Yeah. Therapists, stuff like that, or if he's the only one that's stationed in the town.
Perception check. Tim, it is hilarious. Every time you move slightly, your camera like zooms out or like zooms in on your head. Like just
Just did it right now.
Yeah, you looked up and it moves out. You move in and it just zooms in. It's great. 12. Yeah, there is another one in town.
Does this one look like it's the same amount of like quality, or is it like a smaller spot? Or
No, this one's not also a normal doctor's office. It is just a counselor's office. That one Emmerich's was at was both.
okay.
So, you guys move in and order your food.
Yeah.
All right. Do you eat it?
Yeah. In character, I don't have sus of all the food of the entire town yet. I just have sus of food given to us by the guy we work under. But I do at least know that something happened with him at that doctor's office. And say, so when you were in there, what'd you guys talk about? I mean, unless it's like, privacy therapist stuff.
I think the therapist isn't supposed to talk about it, but I think I can. We just, talked about getting stabbed. Now it's not my first time.
Oh, okay.
That's all.
They like keep asking you how you felt about things and stuff like that.
No, they weren't actually like that. They were like really constructed questions, but made to sort of unpack how I'm feeling about working as a guard and my relationships with the prisoners.
Okay. I think I've already kind of set that Lenny hasn't had a session with a therapist before. But could I make any check to see if that's the typical type of experience somebody who has seen one might expect?
History check. Let's see if your mom ever talked about it. You grew up rich.
Wait a
Your mom
minute.
saw a therapist.
Is every therapist we've encountered been an evil prick?
How many of you encountered? 2?
This one and this one at the school who was selling
hey.
students manipulation.
Hey. This one may not be an evil prick. You don't know. He could be using this magic just to help Emmerich. Ethical use of enchantment magic.
You won't have to come see me anymore if you just forget all this shit happened. Here, drink this.
Yeah. The way your mom talked about the one that she hated but kept going back to was the one who opened her up to like questions about how she felt. But her favorite one, which is the one that she ended up leaving, was the one who just made it buddy gossip sessions and stuff like that. Like, yeah, it sounds like a good, I mean, like one that does their job. Maybe not good is the right word, but good quality.
Okay. I'm trying not to metagame anything. Because obviously the prison scheduling this ahead of time, which I don't know if Lenny would know that specifically. He just knows that Emmerich was tasked with going to see with someone. But then noticing there were various locations. Okay.
All right.
I'll say, what made you choose that one? I noticed there was a couple other ones in town. This just place looked like a better spot for you.
Oh, they told me where to go. Did they tell you where to go?
Well, they told me to come eat here. They gave me the voucher.
Yeah, they told me where to go. They had an appointment already set up for me.
Oh. So you didn't have to schedule anything. Well, I guess that's why they saw you right away then.
Yeah.
God, I hate being such a low insight character. I have a +0. All right, I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna try to insight all this shenanigans, or whatever I could potentially use. Having us specifically go to certain spots in town, knowing that we might be encountering mind-altering drugs handled by heads of the prison. And the crazy sedan that is a normal car but not a normal car following us.
Fair enough. Well,
Would that be insight?
Sure.
Okay, well, give this a try.
14.
Not terrible.
Paranoia is starting to sit in.
Okay.
You can't differentiate what's paranoia and what's authentic. You know you're probably overreacting about at least one of those things. But you don't
Okay.
know which one.
Is this the same diner where we came to last time? When we met everybody?
No, this is a different.
That was a bar. Okay.
No, that other one was a different diner. Remember, there's like multiple different small towns across different roads. This is just the closest one to it. The one she was at was further away.
Okay. All right, well, If I don't suspect anything specifically with the 14, then I'll be like, okay, well,
No.
a lot of weird stuff going on, but
The
sorry.
14 leads you to suspect all of it, but know that you're being paranoid. You just can't differentiate what is paranoia and what is reasonable.
Okay.
That's what the 14 yields.
Okay.
Like,
Just well
everything
enough.
can't be a problem.
Just well enough to be cautious.
Yeah.
So I'll let Emmerichs know and say, we might want to be careful with places that we're specifically told to go in town here, and I guess anywhere in town here. We know that all the prisoners that come and go always end up forgetting about their time in the prison. I'm sure they don't just all have celebratory drinks after every month.
Yeah, but weren't we told to come here to this diner?
We were. The voucher I have is specifically for this diner. You were told to go to that shrink guy where they eat Twazzlers.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
Since I've already been doing it repeatedly, I'm going to cast Detect Magic once more.
Sure. Cast it. Doesn't appear to be any magic nearby. However, your breakfast burrito is brought out to you, which is what your voucher is for.
Oh, yay. I don't see any magic on it, so.
Yeah, Emmerich, you were brought whatever it was you would order. And as the two of you start enjoying your meals, I think we're going to go on break. And when we come back, Orin is going to be meeting some people in the library. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. Where last we left off, our two non-prisoners may find themselves in a bit more of a trap than many of our prisoners do currently. Insidious food and twazzlers, beverages that may have some type of charming effect, and perhaps breakfast burritos that aren't just filling, but also evil. Back inside of the prison, however, Orin, after you wait, the evening comes up. Lights out begins to happen. However, Quill walks over towards your cell. You see the guards look over at her and let her go about her business. So, are you ready to go check out the library?
Yes,
Come on in. You walk over to the door, and as you approach towards it, one of the guards unlocks it for you. The two of you walk over, going to a wing of the facility you haven't been to yet. You begin to see different groups of people, different pods, different cells that others are currently being held in. Walking past, you can hear an arrangement of cat calls, dog calls, whatever you want to call them, as the two of you are walking by, and a couple of the guards see you on the outside and just let you keep going about your business. Quill brings you over towards the service hall. It smells like dust and wet mop and old radiator heat. The library door is supposed to be locked after evening count, but Quill doesn't treat the lock like a real obstacle. She waits until the guard at the far end of the corridor turns to answer someone on their radio, then slips a thin strip of metal from inside the spine of a book. There is one soft click, then a second one deeper in the frame. She opens the door only wide enough for you to pass through. With both of you on the other side, the prison library is darker than it should be. Half the fluorescent lights are off, and the one still working buzz inside yellowed plastic covers. Long shadows hang between the shelves. The room smells like old paper, floor, wax, and glue. There's also a faint smell of chemicals biting in the air. Copy machine seems to be behind the clerk's desk and hasn't seemed to have been running today. Rows of battered bookshelves fill the center of the room, bolted to the floor in straight prison lines. Most of the books are old legal manuals, outdated self-help paperbacks, and torn romances, water-damaged encyclopedias, and religious pamphlets. If you understand that reference, you get an inspiration. Encyclopedia. How I Met Your Mother. God damn it.
Yeah.
Wait, did you say that?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't hear you. All right, I'll give it to you, but yeah. It's just the best sitcom of all time. Several shelves have handwritten labels taped to them. Law, job skill, basic reading, faith, approved fiction, things like this. A security crystal turns slowly from the ceiling corner over towards the two of you, and as it reaches you, Quill looks up at it and just waves. Don't worry about it. So long as you're not looking suspicious, they're going to think we are perfectly fine being out here after dark.
Okay.
As you are going down one of the rows, between two shelves of cracked legal books, somewhere behind the walls, a door slams. A guard laughs. Pipes knock overhead. In the library itself, every small sound feels close. Quill's shoes on the tiles, your breath. The dry scrape of a book spine being pulled from the shelf. Quill stops at a low shelf marked Devotional Materials. The books here are not arranged by title. Someone has shifted them by size, color, age, and thickness. Quill runs one finger across the spine without reading them. Then she pulls out a stained paperback prayer collection, opens it to the middle, and removes a folded slip of paper pressed flat between 2 pages. She looks at you over the top of her taped glasses. Before I give you this, understand something. This room has heard more confessions than the chapel. Books get passed, notes get hidden. Men write things down because saying them out loud gets teeth knocked loose. What you're about to read is going to put you into a different league of individuals here. People that don't just work, but do work. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. She hands you the piece of paper. And when you unfold it, you notice that it's a puzzle. A Sudoku puzzle. You knowing of your religion, this sect can usually be summoned forth by answering impossible puzzles, such as this. She takes a few steps back and sits down at a table with her own book that she's starting to pop open and read. Now, Sammy, I need you to go ahead and roll me a investigation roll. Unless you have proficiency in a gaming tool that you think would apply to this.
A gaming tool? Like, what would a game...
Chess, playing cards, board games, things like that.
No, I don't.
Alright.
My survival is better than my investigation, though. Okay, here we go. Investigation, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Shit. That's not
Luckily, Sudoku is among one of the easiest games out there. And as you were playing it, it takes you a couple of hours, but you eventually figure it out, placing the last digit in the last box to make sure each one counts to 10, or 0 through 9. As you do, you begin to hear a hiss coming from behind one of the shelves. It begins to move out of the way. The shelf reveals a hidden passage behind some of these books. You can see smoke rolling in from underneath it. The crystal no longer looking at you, but looking someplace else. You see a staircase descending downwards. What do you do?
I go down the staircase.
As you walk down, you feel this strange tightness in the pit of your stomach. You can feel the radiating heat from the broilers underneath the prison. As you descend lower, you reach the bottom, noticing these rows of chains dangling from the ceiling and walls. They move, only swaying back and forth, but you have the sense that they're a bit more malleable than that, animated. As you walk by, you almost don't notice an individual who seems to be leaning against the wall, watching. Completely paled out face, shaven, bald, with these large spikes skewered all throughout it. They're wearing ceremonial garb going down to the floor that leaves a little of their private parts not so privately on display. You recognize the outfit immediately. And you immediately recognize a pain priest before you.
I give a respectful bow.
Prisoner Oren Mossback. Spiritual review. After second count. They step forward, slowly moving towards you. Thank you, Emrix. I thought that was fun, too. As they move, you don't notice any footsteps, not any that echo at least. It seems to be more of a glyphful glide as they reach over towards you. They look you up and down. Do you heal because pain is wrong, or because pain has completed its work?
Because pain has completed its work.
When the body suffers, do you hear a warning, a lesson, or a confession?
Depends on the person.
You touched the warden's bracelet. Did it feel like permission or ownership?
Ownership.
What is our goddess's name?
Larvitar.
And what is our purpose as her flock?
To teach and purge through pain. And righteous suffering.
You see these chains begin moving through the area. You know all too well that this is a test to see your devotion to Larvitar. They move over towards you and they begin tightening against you, wrapping around and choking, blinding, restraining you. As this happens, the priestess watches and observes. I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw, Sammy.
Oh, wisdom saving.
Through the pain, through the suffering, you do not let out a single whimper, cry, or sign of suffering. Though many other signs can be heard. Slowly the chains recoil away from you, as you can see the priestess standing before you. You are true. You understand Larvitar. It is good to have one of you on the inside. But lying is something we do not tolerate. Oren Mossback has never been a priestess of Larvitar. They begin walking around you. That same glyphful glide that just leaves this awkward sensation of them being unattached to this world. Either Orin's been hiding their faith, or Orin isn't here right now. Which is it, sister?
I will not pretend that you do not know who I truly am.
Truth, just as pain, sets us free. Good. Then you must be on a mission.
Yes.
What reach of her whip are you? We are the Punishers.
I am a truth bringer.
Truthbringer. All the way down this far south. Very intriguing. Then, Truthbringer, what is your mission?
You know I cannot disclose that. Until my work is done. You will know.
Then your time here is your own? Not attached to a goddess?
Yes.
Very well. Now, Sammy, what would be the proper title for a priestess that brings the truth of Lovatar? This being the Pain Priestess, Pain Priest. What do you think would be proper titlements for what you are? A cleric.
Like, you want me to make something up, or a a sorrow.
Oh. Sarrow or Sorrow?
Sarro.
Sarr. Thank you. So, Sarrow, are you in need of the pain?
Yes.
Then what can we do for you?
Help me to be worthy of the mission that I am on.
We do not deal in feelings of emotion. We deal in task. Physical. What may I do to aid you?
I just need the tools for self-flagellation to make my body worthy of the task at hand.
Then you shall have them. But we require a sacrifice. One in your cell block. A monster most irredeemable. He has protections on his cell. and fear from the gods. You remove those protections on him and allow myself to inflict the pain they deserve. And you shall have your whip.
What is the name of this individual? I know what you're gonna do.
What am I gonna do?
God damn you.
No, that was Lenny.
No.
Oh,
Their name is Hux.
okay.
There's only one person in there in your cell block that's actually a fucking monster. The cannibal.
Okay.
There's nothing wrong with I mean, there's plenty wrong with Barnabas, but there's nothing wrong with Barnabas, right? Like,
I just knew you were gonna make me kill my husband.
what? No.
Not yet.
We'll save that for the finale, okay?
Like you wouldn't do it.
I would have some serious reservations.
Serious
I'm
or
not
mild?
hearing a no.
Now, you may speak to us at this hour only. You may find yourself back here. You remove his protections, or inflict the pain upon him, and you will have your whip, as well as the 5th bracelet.
Thank you. I will do your bidding.
Lovitar's bidding.
Yes.
You see very quickly the chains snap out and slam through their body, pinning them up almost directly in front of you as these large hooks expand out from the edges of the chains and drags them back into an unseen corner of this location.
I go back up the stairs.
All right, charisma save.
Shit. I back my way up the stairs, actually. Charisma save. Charisma.
Okay. You've never interacted with the pain priests before. Never. You've always known about them, and you know the work they do is beneficial to the faith and humanity as a whole. And because of your knowledge of their devotion, their zealotry, their insanity, you're not overly afraid of this individual. You're reasonably afraid of the individual, but not like freaking out. You manage to get back upstairs where you see Quill is still reading her book, and she looks over at you as the bookcases slide back into place, hiding the pain priest. And she looks at you as you have new markings of, well, chains restraining around your face and eyes. That looks very uncomfortable.
I've never felt better.
So all of y'all are freaks, okay? Well, this is going to be where your new job is. You're going to be responsible for ordering any additional books that we need brought in, and I'll be clearing and making sure that the books are up to the regulations. You're also going to be responsible for putting away and organizing the texts wherever they need to go. Are you proficient in typing?
I am not. I am proficient in calligraphy.
Well, if we need anything fixed up, I know to turn to you, but I need to find a typer who can actually start uploading these things on our computer. Thank you, Lenny. I thought it was funny, too. Well, let's get back to our cell. Your job starts tomorrow after morning chow. You are going to be making 36 cents an hour.
Thank you, ma'am.
Which for prison is a lot of money. Not for the 90s, but, you know. I think even in the 90s, 30 cents an hour was an insult.
I think it's less than that now.
No, I mean, like, free people. Not incarcerated ones. They're making like $4 or $5, something. But yeah. Stealth check, Sammy?
Stealth check. Ooh.
Yeah, sneaking back to your cell.
Eesh.
No, 19's good. You're not wearing heavy armor right now.
Oh, okay. I saw the 10. Why did it roll a 10 too?
Because you have your heavy armor checked on your sheet, but you're not currently wearing it because you're in prison.
Okay.
So it's the 19.
Okay.
You sneak on back. Does anybody's passive beat that?
Yo. I'm gonna say besides Durin.
My passive is 19.
But you're not here right now.
Oh, that's true.
My passive's 15.
All right. Mora, you notice Quill and Orin sneaking their way back into the cell block well after lights out and lockup. They head their separate directions. Sammy, you go down to your cell. Quill will go over to her cell. Alrighty, everybody. Barnabas, or should I say Shivers Garen, did you have anything you wish to do for the later half of the day?
I need to, if there's ever any time Shivers Pete is not in the room, I need to check to see if I have that same weak spot in my room behind the toilet like I did in the solitary.
Go ahead and roll me a investigation roll.
I'll use a reroll. I gotta have a reroll somewhere. Let's see. What do I got? Oh, I got one from Goose. So,
Thank you, Goose.
Thanks, Goose. Never mind.
Nobody do it. Nobody do it. I will
Oh,
give
I just
you...
realized.
I will throw so many fucking dragons at you. Don't think I wrote. They learned it on Saturday. I will throw dragons at you.
Okay, that's a
No.
different punch to the nuts.
No. So, do you have what tools do you have?
Carpenters and all the vehicles.
Actually, yeah, you do.
Even though they're no longer, and herbalism.
Okay.
Even though vehicles are no longer an actual proficiency, I have all three.
Yes, you do. Guys, we need to get away. Get in the chopper. Barnabas just sits in the seat.
I have a specialization in air combat maneuvers.
Yes, you do. Get in the chopper.
Get in the chopper.
So, you don't notice that same spot that could connect you to the outside. You do notice the floor is slightly different in here than it is there, but you can't discern why. It's not like you're a stone knower, or what do they call those people? Masons.
Stone mason? No, yeah, I'm not a mason.
Yeah. Thank you, Lenny.
All right, well, there goes that idea. I needed somewhere I could do magic.
Nope. Dwarves don't have stone cunning like that anymore. They have blind sight if they're touching stone.
So Durin can see everything under this prison.
If he activates the ability, he'll see it for 10 minutes, yeah. Dwarves.
I guess, yeah, if I can't find a place that I can do magic, I'm not sure that I have anything else I need to do for now.
Okay.
And I have to wait for us to get our first shipment in anyways, so I need cigarettes.
Barnabas is fiending. So that's
He
okay.
is.
You go ahead and rest up. How about you, Kalira? You have a new cellmate. They're a spell rat. They're very scared of you.
I give you 1 sig to let me look over this entire cell.
3.
2.
Okay. You
And
hand
then
them 2 cigarettes?
I will then proceed to also investigate this place for potential uses of anything. Either I feel my magic come back or anything.
Investigate.
Better.
Mm-hmm.
14.
Solid. On your half of the cell, there is nothing. However, you do notice underneath his mattress, he has a handful of handwritten scripts that allows him to prepare certain spells. Are you proficient in Arcana?
No.
This shit is written in hieroglyphics as far as you're concerned. But you know how to recognize a spell book. A while ago, you did keep away from Lenny with his while he was trying to prepare something new.
Oh, yeah.
Even though it's not a book, it's just parchment paper that they're writing on. They're making do with what they have. When you go over to the toilet, as is customary in prisons, you do notice that it is beyond disgusting, which would be discouraging to most people to interact with. However, you shove your hand right on in there, and you pull out a plastic sealed bag that apparently this individual has some some contraband. By the looks of it, it's a yellow-white powder.
I have poisoner's kit proficiency. Would I be able to identify what this drug is?
Sure. Roll poisoners with intelligence.
It is going to be on the other side of the sheet. 7.
It's definitely not cocaine. You don't know what this is, but this does not look like a drug that you've ever taken, nor does it look appetizing to take. And the shiver kind of gets like antsy.
Spell rat.
Oh, sorry, yeah, spell rat.
This yours?
Yeah.
Okay, I won't tell the guards for my 2 cigs back.
1.
1.5.
All right.
I
And they
put
will
it back
break
inside
it.
you hole.
All right, they'll give it back to you. Good, good. You can roll a medicine check if you would like.
A what?
Medicine check.
Yes. Got all that done for half a cigarette. 10.
This guy's not healthy. That's what you can discern. Did you get the half with the filter or the half that's the ones? Oh, he got the half with the tobacco.
Left him with like
remember these are
mostly
prison
filter.
cigs.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're
Well,
all
they-
tobacco. There's no.
Oh yeah,
filter.
yeah. We haven't gotten our cigs yet, or you guys haven't gotten the special normal
When did
cigs.
that happen? All right, I'm gonna assume that took the rest of the afternoon.
It did, yeah. Alrighty, how about you, Mora? Oh wait, we already know what you were doing. You were decoding the notes. Well then, everybody, you can hit your long rest buttons. Do 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 do. Mora, you're about halfway done decoding how much you've accomplished so far. So, morning rolls around, everybody. That isn't on the outside. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna talk to Pete.
Hey.
Do you know how those weird spell freaks cast in here? I thought this place was supposed to be locked down.
Yeah. See, they made these contraband weapons. Some of them can actually cast spells with it. They call them fuckus. Spell fuckus.
Oh, so they just need a spell fuckus so they can cast spells?
No, not all of them. See, some of them just have them to make you afraid they can cast spells. While
Oh, not all of
others,
them can even do it.
yeah, some can, some can't. That's the danger of it. You know, those spellcasters, they're real scary. But the funny thing is, if you cut their throat fast enough, they can't stop you.
That is true. Never trust a person that can cast a spell. That's what my daddy always told me.
Yeah, I don't know about all that. My mama was a spellcaster.
Oh, was she?
Yeah. She casted Charm Person on my dad. Anyways, how do you like your new boot knife?
Boot knife is nice. It'll be handy to be able to stab people.
No, it'll be boot.
Ah. I need to find a way to protect myself too. Something to keep their shivs from going into me.
Oh yeah.
So, you know, if I get at my if I get my hands on some weight, is there a way for me to get supplies in here?
What supplies?
I need a couple of belts.
Belts?
Yeah, just belts.
I mean, we got two solutions here. We can go ask Pask, right? Get him, see if he's interested in getting you some, or we sneak into someone's cell and take it. What are they gonna do? Stab us?
I don't know if you've seen me, Pete, but sneaking's not my best subject.
Oh, you just need practice.
All right, well, we got some time then. I guess we can practice.
All right. Let's start sneaking, shall we? All right. The first thing you have to know is the heel-toe method. When you walk, you place down your heel first, and then lower down to the ball of your foot and onto the toes. That way you don't make a slapping sound. And he shows you as he moves slowly and does this. He's not really making a lot of sound.
I'll try it, but I take a real heavy step.
All right, well, also you need to be lighter. Like not actual lighter, We're not fat shamers, but you need to be lighter on your feet, Just think lighter.
I don't know that I know how to think lighter.
Like a ballerina. Yeah, they're light.
Do I look like a person that goes to a lot of ballets, Pete?
Oh, you should. They're real good at sneaking.
Sneaking's never been my focus.
What's your focus?
Heavy-handed.
Well, there's always extortion. You could try extorting somebody for the belts.
Maybe. Well, I don't need them right now yet anyways. Besides, I gotta wait for the weight to come in.
Wait, what?
Wait.
What wait?
Weight. Money. Coin.
You got money coming in?
I got a friend sending me a care package.
You need some help handling it?
Maybe. We'll see what happens when it comes in. If I need help, I know who to talk to, Pete.
Good. You be sure to reach out to me, Your good buddy Pete. He's going to be real happy to help you.
I'm sure you will, Pete.
All right, I'm going to look for someone to stab.
You go stab somebody.
And he sneaks away. That heel-toe method, it works pretty well.
I'm going to walk around my cell trying to practice it.
Oh no, we're giving him proficiency in stealth soon. Anybody? All right, everyone else, what are we doing today, guys? It's a brand new day. Other prisoners?
I guess I'll talk to my cellmate.
All right.
So last night was a lot of fun, wasn't it?
It's terrifying. Why would people do that?
Any number of reasons.
You almost died.
Won't be the last.
You're weird. I wouldn't want to die. That would suck. That's why I mind my own business. Stay away from them. All of them. They're all bad.
Does that normally happen?
What?
The ruckus.
Oh, periodically. Yeah. Yeah, periodically. Not all the time, of course. Just sometimes.
No, if they're able to get out of if we're able to get out of our cells this easy, I'm surprised other prison blocks don't end up murdering each other.
Yeah, that's interesting. I mean, maybe they do. Maybe they don't. I don't really mess with many. I don't talk to anyone other than one person from other blocks.
Do I get the sense that I'm trying to gauge, like, were they here when Durin's mom was killed? Are they actively going against, like, Hey, I said, hey, everyone can get out pretty easily. What about the other blocks?
I mean, they just gave you an answer. They don't really talk to anybody from the other blocks other than one person.
Oh, really? Who might
Yeah.
that be?
Alan?
Smash cut to a velociraptor.
No, I said Alan. You know Alan. You don't know Alan? Oh,
Just
he's the
got here
guy.
yesterday.
Oh, Alan's a good guy. Good guy. You give me half a cigarette, and I'll introduce you to him.
Do I go out of my way to try to get a quarter of a cigarette? You have yourself a deal. I just give him the other half of the cigarette I took.
Nice. I'm gonna go ask Alan if he's willing to meet with you soon. But first, I need to have some privacy.
Oh, sure. Don't mind me.
All right. Roll me a perception check as you're leaving. Yeah, they'll still take a pile of tobacco.
Fuck. That was a bad roll.
11. Yeah, you stop paying attention to him after you leave your cell.
I assume he is joining up his smoke.
Sammy, how about for you?
You're muted.
Sorry, I was doing something. Are we doing like free time?
Well, I'm just seeing what you guys want to be doing after your evening of discoveries.
Can I ask a few questions about
Sure.
so did I notice what book she had in her hand when she swiped that card?
When she swiped that card.
Oops, sorry, I rolled something. I didn't mean to.
You're good. When she swiped that, she just took out a book. She didn't swipe a card.
But you said that there was a card in the spine of a book when she opened the lock.
She pulled out a thieves' tools to unlock the door.
Oh. She didn't pull it out of a book?
She did. She hides them in her book.
Oh, so what book was it?
Oh, the book that she was carrying?
Yeah.
Oh. The philosophy of the shy guy. Reasons to never look a stranger in the eyes.
Did you type it in there? Okay.
I did.
Okay. And then when I was in the library and she pulled the piece of paper out of the book, she said that there was like a bunch of pieces of paper in all the books or something hidden in most of the books. Is that what she said?
Not hidden. It's a lot of them are just patched together.
Okay, so when I'm in the library the next time after I've done my work, can I sift through those books and see what else is written? Or does that open up more puzzle stuff?
You can definitely look around and see if you find anything of note in the library. The library does have a lot of information. She was saying some people write in their secrets here, and because no one's going to read a book on financial stability, how to turn your first million into your next billion.
Okay, and then
no one's going to read that book.
Do we still have the mental link thing up?
It was only for 3 hours last night.
Okay.
Yeah, so no, not currently. After rec time, you guys will, but
After rec time?
after rec time, if he does it again, you will have it up again.
Okay. Alright, cool. So, I'm probably just hanging out in my room. In my cell. Because
Okay.
Orin doesn't... He's a solitary dude. So... I don't want to, like, change up my routine and start going out and doing stuff. Well, I don't know. I do kind of want to see... Yeah, no, I want to get out and just kind of, like, walk laps around. Are we able to get out of our cells right now?
Yeah. This is just general time. You can't leave your block, but you can walk around. You can go to your job, though.
Oh, so can I just walk a couple of laps around for like exercise and kind of gauge like every lap I do, kind of like check out that hacks guy's cell and just or see what that guy is doing, like at least one time see what he's up to and see if I notice anything about him.
Hux?
Hux before I go to my job.
Okay. Yeah, roll me a perception check as you do a couple of laps. Okay. Roll me a stealth check as well to make sure you go unnoticed. You're not wearing heavy armor, so it's the 20. Is that a natural 20 for you?
I don't know.
No, it's an 18. You have a good modifier. Okay.
Okay.
So, doing a couple of rounds, you notice Hux mostly is just sitting in his cell, currently bouncing a ball off of the roof and catching it over and over and over again. After your second round walking through, he changes to bouncing it on the roof and to bouncing it on the wall and catching it with himself. And then after that, you notice that he has a violin in his room that he's mimicking playing. It doesn't have any strings.
Do I notice that if there's anything like, how does he have a fucking violin? He can turn that bow into a fucking shiv. Do I notice anything about the violin bow? Or can I not ask that? Did I only get one chance to...
No. There's no string on the violin or bowstring.
Yeah, because he would use that as a ligature. So do I notice anything about the bow that it can be like taken apart, that there's like something hidden in it? Can I see that close?
You wouldn't be able to see that just by passing by. You'd have to observe it more closely. But also, as a reminder, just yesterday or 2 days ago, a man pulled a great sword out of his fucking cell.
Can I deduce that bow would be big enough to hide a greatsword?
No. He's a little guy. It would at most hold like a dagger.
Okay.
Quite the prison pocket on that scene.
He's basically saying security is shit in this prison.
Okay, alright.
Money is king in this prison.
Alright, so I'm just gonna go to my job.
But yeah. He seems to be comfortable in solitary. So you go to your job, you go about and do your job properly. Breakfast time. Do any of y'all wish to sit together?
I want to find some time to try and talk to Kalra.
All right. Well, chow time's the perfect time. You can just sit right on next to her.
Well, this is actually a question. Since anti-magic's going on, does my aura exist?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That's just present. So, you sit next to Calibra.
Found any other way to do any kind of magic in this place? I need access to something because I feel extremely exposed. I spent the last 7 years of my life encased in full plate at all times.
Well, as I cover my as I turn my back to camera number 1 and put my hand in front of camera number 2, well, you really should be careful what you say out frickin' loud.
Jackass has got the camera. I have no idea that Lenny's not here, so I assume Lenny's in control of the camera. So
I just think it's great that you called him Jackass. Jackass has got the camera.
You're being paranoid.
I am being alive in a very dangerous situation. Now, what can I help you with, Shug?
Did you just ignore the question the first time? What, Kaura?
All I heard was you feel vulnerable because you've been walking around in plate mail.
Had you found anywhere to cast magic yet? That was the first thing I asked you.
Sorry. No, and not for lack of trying. Both of my cells don't have that vulnerability.
Either does mine. But there's something weird about the stone in the cell, but I don't know enough about the stone to figure it out. Maybe I'll have to go into solitary again. Maybe I can beat up one of the rioters again. Wow, but there's already 2 guys in there.
Yeah, and your first stint wasn't exactly discreet.
What the fuck about us is ever discreet? Who are you? You're the antithesis of discreet. Always have been.
I was referring to everyone here knows you got out of solitaire, other than the guards. As this is going on, I'm trying to make it not clear that I'm talking to him.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to hide that I'm having a conversation with her.
For fuck's sake, you...
Yeah.
For someone obsessed with shivving, you clearly haven't watched any prison movies.
Yeah. Probably not. Not many. I grew up on a farm and then spent 6 years in the Fae.
The only movies
And
he's
not
probably
on the
seen are
criminal
motion
side
pictures.
of the Fae.
Hey, we invited you to movie nights. All right, let me be blunt. Barnabas, you have been outed as lapdog to the guards. Me sitting on the same table to you right now is dangerous.
All right, fine. They'll walk off. Second member of the team to turn their back on me.
All right, fuck. This is the morning after, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna use my free one of the day. 5 hours, awesome. It's only for me, Barnabas, and Durin. When
it can be all of you that are in prison.
I have to be able to see them.
Yeah,
when
Mora's at You think Mora and Sammy aren't at chow time? It's chow
wait,
time.
I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I can't do this in the cell block. Never mind.
Yeah, you have to wait until the other time. Yeah.
I was gonna keep smack talking you, but I can't.
All right, I'm gonna eat at a different table.
You're invited to go over and hang out with all of the other shivers. They all seem very happy to have you sit down with them. Hey, welcome, man. Welcome.
Oh, it's so nice to find family so soon after entering prison.
Yeah, we like people that like stabbing people.
I do
And you look at
stab someone.
You look at the end of the table where Pask is sitting. I heard you're interested in getting yourself some leather. What for?
arts and crafts. Mostly I need a leather. I need belts. I need something with a buckle. Though I need the leather part that attaches to it too. I need to make a piece of clothing. Are you the shopkeeper out here? I thought it was that other idiot in the far cell.
Nah. I have access to things. I'm just wondering what I'm gonna get for it. I know that you can throw a weight at someone's head, but apparently you're not too good at sneaking about. So what's in it for me?
Stealth was never my forte.
You got money?
I'm looking to get some soon. I don't have any yet.
I don't work off of promises or IOUs.
And I am not asking you to. I won't ask for the until I can deliver. I just need to know if there's sources or not before I bother. Hell, I got time. Time's about the only thing I do have.
Let me figure out if there's something that I need that I can get from you. All right?
Well, sounds like a plan. You let me know.
All right.
Or I'll let you know if I get a hold of some trade.
Yeah. I could be in the market for, some floral hand soap. What's so funny?
Nothing. It just kind of surprised me. I spent most of my life at work sites. Floral hand soap wasn't something a lot of people used out there.
Yeah. I like instances of civility. If you catch my drift.
I do. Well, if I come across any, I'll let you know.
Good. Well then. Boop, 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 boop. It's rec time, where you can finally connect each other's minds together and talk openly. Durin, you got anything you'd like to share with everyone? You might be muted. Oh, there you are.
I saw. I saw Orin coming back from somewhere with Quinn last night. And any update on that?
Fucking snitch.
What?
No,
I wasn't telling. I was asking.
So
We're here to
basically,
investigate shit. I assumed you were investigating shit.
yes, I am. Okay, so I'm gonna spare you guys the like gory details, and all I'm gonna relay is that I got a job in the library, and yeah, so I've been commissioned to take the protections off of this monster named Hux, and so don't ask me why. Don't ask me who asked. But apparently he's a real piece of work, and I don't know what kind of protections he has, but I guess I forgot to ask that part. But he I did a couple sweeps around his cell, and why do I sound like a fucking mom right now?
The accent.
The Wisconsin mom, yeah.
Yeah, I sound like a Wisconsin mom. So he's got a violin in his cell, and security here must really suck. He's got this violin with no strings. I don't know, he's got to be hiding like a something in there. But that's all I got. I'm working in the library now. And I can stay out past bedtime, so suck on that.
Oh, awesome.
Barnabas, if you're saying something, I think you're muted.
I'm not saying anything.
Oh.
I have nothing to share. Last time I
Also-
tried to share, they told me to go away. So I'm not sharing.
Motherfucker. On that note, Barnabas, it's nothing personal. Just everyone in our cell block is gonna be gunning for you now, other than your stabby friends now. So this is the only safe way for us to talk to each other anymore.
You have to call me that? It was one time. Oh wait, you meant the shivers. Okay, never mind. That's cool. That's fine.
It's one time.
Durin's literal cellmate called you the warden's bitch to everyone who could hear last night.
The only people that ever actually saw me in the prison was Lenny, Durin, and that cellmate. I
You
never
are
moved
not
past that
stealthy.
back wall. I was that night, and I never moved past that back wall. I slid right behind Emmerich's, and Emmerich's never knew I was there. Everyone else fought on the other side of the prison, and you never even left your room. You
Well,
have
then I have
no
no
idea.
idea that any happened.
Well, you know that I said I was coming in there, but you didn't see any of it.
Yeah.
Okay, then I completely misunderstood the events of the combat.
He was very stouthy.
Yeah, no one saw me except for Lenny saw me in the hallway, and Durin saw me when he stabbed me in the back.
Okay,
It was the
that is
friends.
me as the player's fault. I have in my notes Barnabas got busted.
No, he yelled, but that was out in the middle of the riot at that point.
All right,
Yeah, even the other guards didn't see him because I hit him while they ran past.
okay, then Dresley would not have acted like that to you. I am sorry. Or Clara, Carla, whatever the hell my name is at this moment. Okay, has anyone found any spots or locations that they're able to get away with using magic yet, besides the one cell block in solitaire? Cell in solitaire.
Was that a thing we were supposed to be looking for?
The last time we had a communication like this, yes.
I just assumed it would be handy since all of us are spellcasters. Being able to cast spells in the prison would probably be useful.
Yeah, no, that tracks.
My roommate says that the spell rats can cast because they have a focus, which seems awfully easy to get past if that's all it takes. Don't you have a spell rat for a roommate now?
Oh yeah, and they had this weird drug that wasn't cocaine that I found.
Get me some.
You have a drug expert.
Did I get enough good look at it to be able to describe to my expert?
Performance check. Let's see.
25. you know exactly what this drug looks like.
Mora, you can roll a poisoner's check or medicine.
Okay, I have one of those.
Oh, that's the one you'll roll. 18. That is Mage's High. That is among some of the worst and dangerous drugs to consume. When you take it, it makes you unnaturally connected to the weave, which means your spellcasting is enhanced considerably. However, it has a horrible side effect that puts you through withdrawal, need to take it, and when you take it too frequently, you stop feeling like an actual person, and you'll slowly turn into a monster. Really, really dangerous shit. Very bad shit. Not a good drug to take.
Yeah, that's wizard math.
We should get some for Lenny then.
Based on what Durin was able to figure out, does that and what Barnabas was told by the stabbers, does it sound like that's how they're able to cast magic?
Did Barnabas tell you about the stabbers?
I did.
Okay, then yes. Very likely that is their method. You take this, you connect to the weave directly, fuck the magic around here, you wield it. Side effects, bad. Include death. Side effects do include death.
Okay, I don't think you're gonna want that stuff. We're gonna want their solution there.
Does any... this is a technical question for your world. Does any of us but Lenny and Emmerich's use the weave? Or since the rest of our power is divine or nature in origin?
Faerun system of magic.
Okay, so everything's the weave. Even
Everything
if
is
it comes
the
from a god. Okay.
Yep.
I just didn't know from a technical standpoint.
This thread here is you have to put your head in, and that's where Sammy's god is. This thread over here is where your god's magic comes from.
Yeah, it's very simple. Like,
Okay, so that's not going to be a workaround. Durin, have you gotten anywhere with your cellmate's books?
Look, I'm not good at books when they're supposed to make sense. This is one that specifically doesn't on purpose. It's gonna take me a little while, dude. At least a couple more days.
It's too bad we don't have Lenny.
Yeah, I know, right?
But he's on the other side of the wall.
so, if you want to read off like the first couple of sentences, you could read that off.
Alright. What's it say? I don't know.
Durin, I gave you the handout.
Did you?
There. Right there.
He's had this the whole 3
Yes!
hours we've been playing.
Yes, he has.
It never popped up for me. They usually do, so I just didn't.
I'm sorry. I thought I hit the show to players button. Yeah. So let's say 1, 2, 3, 4 sentences. That's how far you gotten so far.
Alright. First is shipment closed, do not copy clean. Laundry service brought 6 blue tins. Through South service marked starch cakes, but they're not actually starch. 2 tins moved with chapel cart under sick call cover. 4 tins stopped before they reached Cinder 3 floor.
And that's your break. You still have to decipher everything else.
Yeah. Now, I don't know for certain, But the fact that there was drugs found in the surrounding prison areas makes me think that this might be related to the smuggling in of the drugs. At a guess. Could be something else, I don't know.
I do think the warden was involved in your mother's death. The reason he wanted me to go after that guy was because that guy was working to protect the other prisoners.
See, that's why I didn't want you going after him.
But you didn't have to stab me in the kidney. You could have just punched me. Or held me off of him. Or something other than stab me in the goddamn kidney.
Look, I was handed a shiv at like 2:30 in the morning. It felt like the natural thing to do at the moment. I do apologize.
Kidney is
Said you're fine.
Healing organ, though. In D&D, practically. You can be stabbed so many times in your kidney and walk away with it.
Just takes a long rest, and it's like, oh shit, it's better.
Hey, look at that, we're all good.
The kidney's fine.
Magic.
Okay. So I guess still going down with finding out what we can. And if we have the opportunity, I guess try to figure out where we can use magic and potentially how to get to the other cell block.
Yeah,
Sammy-
sounds good.
Sammy, do you have anything to add?
That sounds like a hint.
You're
You're
muted.
on mute, dear.
I'm sorry, I wasn't.
Do you have anything else to add?
I don't think so.
Are you gonna tell us about Hux? Never mind, you did tell us about Hux
Yeah.
in a vague amount, which is fine. I get why it's vague. So
Yeah.
Do you want me to tell you about the rest of it, or
no,
I don't
you
think it's
said it-
necessary.
Well, no, you said you had your reasons, and that's fine. You're
Yeah,
not
I don't
a-
think it's.
Yeah, I don't think you're asking us to kill one of the or help with, or you have to do something to one of the other prisoners. I don't think any of us care enough to. I don't know. I think any of us would have enough of an objection to question you why you're doing it. If you told us you have reasons and you don't want to share them.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
gotta kill the cannibal. Okay.
Yeah, we're not really the sharing type.
Also, we're also
Yeah,
not
I want to.
really-
I want to add the part that he's a cannibal. I forgot about that part.
Oh no, we did. We knew that part. It's kind of
Yeah,
his
we got-
whole vibe.
It is.
We got
Thank you.
dossiers on everyone in this prison from Lenny.
Again, wouldn't have been necessary.
He's like the guy from Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Oh no, he has no charm to him when you know
No,
what he is.
No, the cannibal in prison. in
Yeah, I know. That
show.
guy's
Oh,
charming
okay.
as fuck.
He was.
He's
He
such a
was
nice
charming.
fella. Like, you want to be his friend. This
Until
guy
he
is
tries to bite you.
not. Yeah, well, yeah. This guy gives off, like, the creep vibes. The, oh, I'm just meat. Alrighty. Well, then, do you guys want to organize any plans for the day or the next few days? Actually, let's make this a little easier. Let's type out what your current objectives are on the table. So, get card key to get in Vault. That's the overarching thing. Get to pod. Cell block with the Hell's Devils.
My notes, if my notes are correct, that's cell block 3.
Your cell block 3.
Oh, then cell block 1.
Something like that. Take away Hux's anti-magic in cell, or punish him. Sammy only knows that part. What else is on the to-do? Oh, find a way to cast spells.
I think that ends up overlapping with Orin's ops thing to do Hux. Because if we learn to take down the magical stuff around Hux, I think that's the same as being able to take around the magical anywhere else, I would think.
Anything else you guys want me to put?
Tracks.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, certain things can lead one into the other,
Yeah.
absolutely. I'm just making sure we're staying organized with objective.
And I have an arts and craft project.
Yes. Arts and crafts with big B.
Durin needs to finish translating the code book.
Yeah,
That's-
we're already working on that.
That's just going to be time.
Oh, okay.
I know Lenny and Emmerichs haven't returned to the prison.
It'll be
But-
the next day.
Okay. But during that time, Mora's cell is literally right around the corner from Lenny when he's sitting there, and I can cast message on a repeat. Could I assist him in trying to decipher that book?
Sure, but
Okay. I don't know about the book yet, though.
Yeah.
I think pretty much almost anybody is in message range when you guys are in the cell block. Even Shivers Pete. standing.
Does message still have a stipulation that it can't go through X amount of feet of stone?
Let's see here. I'll just pop it up real quick. 1 foot of stone, metal, or wood.
These are prison concrete doors.
Yeah, but I don't think it's a foot of it.
That's all. Yeah, that foot's pretty thick. The walls might be a foot thick, but the doors wouldn't be. The vault
think-
door, sure, but
Message can normally kind of like snake its way around things, no? If there's like an opening.
Roll the spell. Let me. Oh, you did.
Yeah.
Sorry. You can cast the spell through solid objects if you are familiar with the target and know it is beyond the barrier. Magical silences, 1 foot of stone or a thin sheet of lead blocks the spell. It doesn't specify that it goes through anything. Or it doesn't specify it goes around. It says it goes through. So if there is a barrier of that amount blocking, it won't go. So yeah. Nah, this is concrete. It's not a foot of it, though. Not where you guys are. In the more maximum areas, oh yeah. That's like a foot of metal to keep those people in there.
Yeah.
They're labeled as threat level guild arts.
Yee.
Even a cinder block has like that much space of air, like
Yeah.
emptiness between it.
Yeah.
I have a project I would like to do during my off time. I would like to stealthily start writing "Calvin is coming" on random places throughout the prison.
really, you're gonna bring that energy to us?
I said this was a drawback plan. I need to spread the seeds now while we have time.
You are gonna summon Calvin.
The immortal zombie.
You guys let Lenny know what Calvin is. 'cause
We told you a long time ago. I'm pretty sure.
Okay. If you let me know what he looks like, I can like illusory make him like standing ominously in doorways for a second and just like pause it to disappear as soon as somebody looks back.
That's a bad idea, just because one of those illusions could turn out to actually be him at some point.
Would we have
Hey,
been
look at this ass.
would we have been able to find an image of Calvin to show Lenny?
No.
Just so you can show the art.
There's no images of Calvin. The only people that know what he looks like are A, his victims, and B, his survivors. And you three are among the only survivors.
Oh, does Pyre have silent image?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
He wasn't
he
really an illusion guy.
Okay.
Lenny's repeating message. Don't fuck up, don't fuck up, don't fuck up, don't. Alright, I need a stealth check from you, Dresley.
Okay, this is gonna be normal. 27.
Okay. I need any written tool proficiency.
Does forgery count?
Sure.
Using what?
Charisma.
14.
Not as good. Now intimidation. Also
Whoa.
charisma. Your strength has nothing to do with this.
Well, intimidation's charisma, but normally. Worse.
All right, well, you write it in a few places, but they're in like awkward places that not a lot of people are gonna. You thought you were being real sneaky, right? About like putting them in like really cool remote places, but really
Went
you
a
put
little
it
too hard.
Yeah, you made it a little too hard to find. So like, there's one hyper specific spot in the showers where if you look up while showering, you will begin to see it written up there if it's not too steamy. Like.
So this is going to take a long time to start spreading rumors.
Yeah. But everybody, those are our goals. Just as a friendly reminder. How do we go about achieving these goals?
Question.
I want to focus on the magic one, so I guess I'm mostly trying to move around as we go. Well, anytime I think that nobody's looking, because as far as I know, Lenny's still on the cameras, so I'm not worried about the cameras. And just the subtlest spell I have, which is probably the light cantrip, or maybe guidance. What do I have any that are just verbal that are cantrip? A mold earth is just somatic. It's not even verbal.
Roll it for me.
Yeah. Mold earth, at the very least, I could do out in the yard.
Out in the yard, you're definitely going to be able to cast this spell. Inside,
Yeah,
unfortunately, not at all.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh, fuck. Light requires a freaking material component, so I'm not doing light. Guidance is verbal and somatic. Everything else is an attack spell.
Darren, did you say you had a question?
Yes, they're in.
No, I did.
Oh. Well, then he's a liar.
Okay. I thought I heard you say question.
I'm gonna use thaumaturgy to do like the sound of rats moving around in the walls. Because it could be something as light as a whisper with thaumaturgy. It doesn't have to be loud voice only. I'm not whispering Calvin's name. Barnabas is not playing that game. If Dresley wants to bring Calvin back into the game, so be it. Barnabas is not that psychotic.
I guess to work on how to get to other cell blocks, can I sneak around using the info we got from the prison map to see if there's like passages that might interlock them?
Survival.
$19. Also, when I heard you say saving throw of 35 last Friday, I was, what the fuck?
Yeah, they're fighting a tier 1 god. What?
I had not seen, like, I knew epic campaigns were big. I didn't realize that's the level of bonuses we need to play in one.
All right. So, the isolation cells are over top of the broiler room. That is only accessible to your knowledge through... Let's get that map open. We have a map. Through the broiler utilities over by the East Sally Gate and the Ash Yard. So a good little ways away from you. That is supposed to be the only way in there, as far as you're aware.
Okay.
Do all the wards use the same yard for rec time? What? Wards? What do you mean?
I think you mean cell blocks.
The cell blocks, yeah.
Oh, no. They each have their own time.
Well,
So
I mean,
that you
like,
don't mingle.
yeah, they're all in there at one at a time, but do they use the same rec area?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just to confirm, Emmerich and Letty have not returned to the prison yet.
No, this is all that same day when you guys are taking your day off.
I'm gonna ask one of the other guards. So
Yeah.
where's your new pretty leader at? I don't see him anywhere.
All right, well, it matters very greatly which one are you talking to.
Rex,
Kyle,
because
Jabroni, or Rex? Rex?
Rex, because Rex was talking shit about me, and I haven't forgotten that.
What? You talking about Big E? Huh?
Big E?
Biggie Smalls?
No, Big E.
Yeah, but
For
he's so
Emmerich's.
Yeah.
Stop
Yeah.
resisting, and he starts beating you. No, that's...
That's fine.
10 feet away, stop resisting.
Stop resisting.
I did that in, like, the second session. The cops pulled up, shot them, and started screaming, stop resisting. They were kids, too.
Oh yeah, I remember that now.
Oh
That
yeah,
was
we
a
got
good
hit with
time.
tasers at a
Yeah.
bar.
That was a good time.
To be fair, I did murder a guy.
You...
We
Did.
murdered a couple people, actually.
That's why you don't give children cocaine.
But I asked for it.
Alrighty. So, roll me persuasion, Barnabas. Let's see how likable you are right now.
Yeah, about as likable as usual. 5.
5. Get back to your cell.
So friendly.
I'm not your friend. I'm your superior.
Oh, that explains the confusion. I thought you were my friend.
Yeah, no, he's not giving you any information.
All right, that's fine. I didn't expect him to, but
Yeah,
I had to at least try.
Kyle does just watch you like open mouth the whole time.
I'll give Kyle a pistol as I walk past.
Are you threatening an officer? Nah, man, he's doing finger guns.
Got a gun.
He's got a gun. Alrighty. Well then, you guys can start formulating your plan as you see fit. Let's go to the two of you outside of the prison. You eat your food. Then your evening, you can do whatever you want. You can catch a movie. You can conduct research. You could reach out to a friend, an ally. You could just go into your motel room and go to sleep. Whatever you want. Emmerich's, Lenny?
I really don't know. I think Emmerich is just gonna go back and go to sleep. It's actually really nice not being woken up at 5 a.m. to do patrols or to do cardio with Dresley. So
You get to sleep in until 6.
yeah, the good life.
Alrighty.
Just to confirm, the Dispel magic had no effect on Emmerich's, because by that point, the magic had kind of waned.
It had no visible effect that you could discern on Emmerich's.
Okay.
I gave Emmerich's their own description.
Okay. I will let Emmerich's know about the little interaction with give me a second. Hesafira, and say let her know a little bit about the incident in the prison. Not sure if you're fully aware, but there was concerns about certain prisoners getting out of cell blocks and such. We talked about it for a little bit, but
Yeah.
it seems like the warden potentially being tied is not enough of a piece of evidence. We need something more concrete. Barnabas obviously knows what potentially occurred in that cell, for now, at least. But that might not be enough either. We need something more than hearsay, more than a single witness to be able to point at what's happening in that prison.
All right. Well, we'll have to get to that when we get back then.
Yeah. And she'll be coming to the prison about 2 weeks because she's going to do her vault inspection and such. But I highly doubt we're going to be able to attend because the warden will be with her during that. And I don't think they just allow normal COs to get inside of the vault. Especially new ones who haven't proven themselves to whatever goings on is going on. Is there anything that you've been kind of noticing? I mean, I know I've got cameras all over, but there's a lot of blind spots for me, and I can't really poke around in the rooms that I see.
Yeah, the warden has said some off things to me. But
That's good.
nothing that couldn't be construed another way.
Okay. I did notice that he has the potential of turning cameras on and off, potentially locking and unlocking doorways and such. I guess it's not very surprising that the warden would have the abilities to do so for himself if need be. Kind of a master key, it seems. I'm still curious as to how our friend got out of. I'm still being cautious because I don't know where we are.
Motel
We've been
room.
watched. Okay. Even so here. I'll say that certain individual got out of their cell fairly easily when it should have been a more secured area. They seem to be on a mission. So wondering how they managed to do so easily enough. I don't know if they were given something to do so or if the person in charge was just able to watch and flip things for them when they needed them.
Out of curiosity, Lenny, do you have the ability to turn off the anti-magic?
Let me check. I don't know if there's a spell called anti-magic something. There you go, anti-magic field. Trying to see. Yeah, dispel magic has no effect on it.
I meant like you have a bunch of buttons.
Oh, would I know if I have a kill switch for certain spaces of magic, anti-magic areas? I spent all that time going through all the profiles and booklets.
You do not have that. That belongs solely to the warden's office.
Okay.
Which requires the warden's key card to turn off.
Yeah. That's going to be some high-level security. Understandably, we don't want all these protections in place to start going off. Especially with the prisoners and other wards. Other cell blocks. I believe the majority of what I have access to in my surveillance room is to be able to open and close doors to a certain radius of the room. I don't think I have any control over the other cell blocks. So I'm assuming each cell block has their own surveillance room. I doubt I can see in there either. I have the ability to send off alarms, which when I did so last time, I didn't see any other guards other than our own. So I believe it's also cell block specific alarms and such. It doesn't announce the entire prison that something's happening. That might be a larger button somewhere, most likely warden accessible. And I believe I can turn cameras on and off. I can move them at the very least, though it takes a bit of time. Okay.
Yeah.
But each time I do, there's going to have to be some reporting or reasoning for that instance. And though the magical spells I can cast are really effective through the cameras, I'm still limited by the normal range. But I don't have a way of turning any of those magic areas back on or off.
Yeah.
Let me see here. I do, however, have the ability to make additional barriers and such as needed. as I've recently acquired the ability to cast certain spells like Wall of Stone, Wall of Force, Mental Prison, Soul Cage, lots of jail stuff.
It's quite a theme you got there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they gave me this book of templates of different jail-based spells. Sorry, go on.
I did notice that the warden does take his key card off. But I don't know when he does that.
Because it's been a while, I will clarify. At least once a day, he actually uses it while at the office. There wouldn't be that fraying without that. Prestidigitation exists.
So
Or
he could
mending.
fix that fraying or mending and stuff.
Yeah.
I see it, but like, sir, would you like me to fix your shirt for you? Just try to figure out a way to get access.
Get his glasses.
Oh no, I made them smudgier. Oh, that's weird. Pickpocket him real quick.
I'm starting to think we might be going about this a weird way.
Yeah.
They're playing their roles really well and finding niches, but what if we unionized the prisoners and did a riot against the guards?
Try another round of that. And you said
We'd be
against the
stronger
guards?
together. Yeah.
You would be in the middle of that, potentially.
Potentially, yeah. But
I have ways to protect my surveillance room, but
I'm rubbing off on them, I think.
yeah, I saw you come out of a jail, so I didn't see what happened. I didn't see what happened in there, but those guys just kind of waltzed out after. Fine.
Yeah, I just talked to them.
Kind of
I
magic
tried
is that?
fighting them. I tried fighting them, but it didn't really work for me, so I just talked to them instead.
You're right, maybe that would work. I mean, they already hate the guards, but we would have to figure out a way to make them hate the guards enough to not make them hate each other as much. Be willing to work together. And if we do,
If
there's only
everybody
four
else
of
was
you.
on board with that, but it would be a great distraction that we need to slip out.
Yeah. I will suggest this now that it's just Emmerichs and I, and say, our ultimate goal is to try to get contact with the other cell block. And getting into their area is going to be difficult because they have their own set of guards, their own set of everything. Seems like we're completely cut off, like we're all our own little sections inside of the prison. But the only area that we potentially share is the rec area, the outside yard. There's potential of messages and such being left out there. When the next group comes out, they might be able to come across such messages. We could potentially either try to contact someone or entice their action. And they have access to get in between cell blocks, which we already know. We can incite their action and see how they manage to accomplish it. We might be able to start following that trail a bit. Have them breach the wall for us. We already know they're pretty proud. I don't know if any of our...
I don't know. This is a big puzzle.
Yeah. I don't know if any of our groups in here, the Shivers and the Rioters and stuff like that, the various little groups have presence in the other wards. And if they don't, I mean, honestly, you might be able to just pit them against each other that way. Start leaving false leads, false nonsense behind.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I need to sleep on it.
All right.
Well then, everybody, we have a week for you all to communicate with one another and figure out what your game plan is with your goals kept in mind. How are we going to either torture or take away the magic from Hux's cell? How are you going to gain access to magic yourselves? How's Barnabas going to get enough leather that he can actually create whatever it is he's trying to create? And how is Dresley going to fuck over everybody by summoning an unkillable murderer to the entire location? Find out next week. See you guys.